Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is Friday, August 26, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. All right, looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures today, you're going to see that they are trading higher by about 50 cents to 21.74 per contract. The market right now is pretty flat. The big event today is going to be Janet Yellen speaking in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and that speech is expected to be out at around 10 o'clock Eastern time. So 10 a.m. East Coast time this morning, Janet Yellen will be speaking. That's about a little over an hour from now. That speech will be a market-moving event. We'll see if she is hawkish. Does she want to raise interest rates, or we'll see if she's dovish? Does she want to keep the easy money alive and flowing? We'll have to wait and see. Again, it doesn't seem like the Fed has been in much of a rush to raise interest rates, but they do talk a good game that they will go ahead and do it at some meeting. So again, we'll see how the market reacts. We'll see what she says, and we'll leave it at that. Looking at stocks in the news today, that's where the money's going to be made. We're going to start off the day with GameStop. Ticker symbol here is GME. Stock right now is trading at $29.60. It closed at $32.16. So this is a pretty good little sell-off. I am seeing some support right around that $28 level. So keep that on the radar today. Hard to pinpoint this one to the penny, but nonetheless, 28.10 does look like some daily chart support. If we break below there, the next level I have is all the way down at 25 bucks. So again, be a little bit careful there with GameStop, but we'll see how it plays out. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings here in the intraday stock chat room. Let's take a look at SPLK, which is Splunk. This is trading decently lower. Stock closed at $65.10. It is now trading at $60.65. Good little sell-off there. I don't really see any support until we get down to around the $57.75, $57.50 level. Then there's more support around the $56.25 area. So again, that's where we have to look at for Splunk if we're going to trade this one today. Nothing that I'm seeing really gets me interested in a name at this moment. So again, be a little bit careful with this one. Pretty good sell-off to start the day. Let's take a look at ULTA, which has been one of the big movers over the past, I'm going to say the past couple years, but this is coming under a little bit of pressure today. Stock closed at $271.45. It is trading at $266.99 at the moment. So little downticking on ULTA. This is a stock that I believe is probably close to peaking out. Look at this big extended move. That's unsustainable. So be careful with this. But again, I really don't see any upside in ULTA today. And if it does pull back, you're obviously just going to watch and see if it does get any kind of a hard sell. If it does, this is a stock that could fall very dramatically, go down to the 250 level. So keep that on the radar today. We'll look at it in the intraday stock chat room. And again, if you want to come over and trade alongside of us, take the 7-day free trial. We had another good day yesterday, and we're going to look to keep that going again today. Let's take a look at Autodesk. Autodesk right now, ADSK, is trading right around 66.12, closed at 63.70. So this is a good sign of strength for the stock, but it is overbought here. Maybe has a little bit more upside, but I don't think it's going all that much higher. So again, if you own it, trail the stop loss immediately. If you don't own it, I would not be jumping in on the long side for Autodesk at this point in time. Let's take a look at Herbalife. It looks like Herbalife's in the news today. It looks like Carl Icahn has contacted Bill Ackman to buy some of his shares. That may sound a little bit strange, but Carl Icahn's looking to get a little bit more of a premium out of it maybe. But the reality is he's looking to bail on Herbalife. Full disclosure, I do own puts on Herbalife, and we are nicely in the money now, and we'll see what happens once the opening bell rings. Levels that I have for the stock, I don't see a support level till $53. So I do think this is headed lower. So keep it on the radar today. But full and fair disclosure, I do own puts on Herbalife. All right, let's take a look at CELG here. CELG is the ticker symbol. Stock is trading down a little bit. 2 days ago, there was some insider selling. I think an insider sold $5 million worth of stock. Either way, stock is moving lower. I have a level at around 103.70. So if it gets to 103.70, 103.65, I think there's definitely some daily chart support there to give you a little intraday bounce. And after that, it's all the way down to $99.50. So CELG under a little bit of pressure. Biotechs have been under pressure as a whole ever since the Mylan scenario popped up. and Mylan, in my opinion, is headed lower as well. So again, keep biotechs on the radar. They're going to be hot for a while. Is this going to be a hot button topic all the way till the election? And that should put a fair amount of pressure on the biotech stocks. Let's take a look at which is Synaptics. What you're going to see here is stock is trading at 52.60. Pretty good sell-off. It looks like there's a delay in that 10K. So we'll see what that brings. This stock could trade all the way back down to 49.75. So be a little bit careful. This is on the thin side. Rarely does it trade a million shares. Good day for this stock is about 350,000 shares a day traded. So again, it's a little on the thinner side. Can make drastic moves. Can overshoot levels. So be a little bit careful there. Let's shift gears here a little bit. Let's go to the gold market. Gold is trading up $10 today ahead of the Fed. So Janet Yellen's speech will come out at 10 a.m. She'll start. But we're getting a good pop in gold today. GLD is up at 127.05. It closed at 126.23. Spot gold up $10.30 to $1,334.90 an ounce. So gold is getting a good move. Gold miners, which have been beaten down, also catching a good quick pop today as well. So again, we'll see what Janet Yellen says. Remember, if Janet Yellen is hawkish, meaning she wants to raise rates, that's a negative for gold. If Janet Yellen is dovish and she says she's going to keep rates low and she's going to wait on data, that is very, very bullish for gold. So gold right now getting a pop ahead of the Yellen speech. We can only wonder if somebody knows what she's going to say. All right, let's take a look at crude oil today. Crude oil is up 10 cents. Right now, spot crude is trading at $47.43 a barrel. That's October crude. Let's take a look at the USO, which is a good oil ETF. You're going to see that is trading at $10.97, upticking a couple pennies from yesterday's close. So no big deal there, but we're going to keep oil on the radar. Remember, oil will move off the Fed. Gold will certainly move off the Fed announcement. And you will have the dollar and yields, bond yields on a 10-year U.S. Treasury note. They'll all be moving off the Fed. So, again, if you want to trade alongside of us, come on over. Take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You can trade right with us. You can see everything that we're doing. And, again, it's an open forum there, too, where you get to ask us questions all throughout the session. And it's a pretty good deal for a lot of traders like to come along and watch exactly how we navigate through these markets. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading session, and we will see you on the charts.